ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
So thank you so much, and I appreciate all the UAE leaders.
Welcome everyone to your favorite program, Pearls of Union. Our inspiring guests have moved from the darkness of challenges to the light of success. Our inspiring guests have set a title for success and ambition. And our special guest for today is Miss Ariba Ahmed, and she is the founder of Zamara Jewels. Welcome, Miss.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Well, I'm so pleased to meet you today.
Thank you so much.
So please, Miss, in the beginning, can you tell us about yourself, about your background, and the significant milestones you have achieved?
So I was born and raised in the UAE, and from a very young age I've always loved art, and I also loved nature, which is one of the reasons which I adore horse riding. So I adored horse riding and I love being outdoors. I've always been the type of person who doesn't like sitting in one place. I love doing activities, whether it's outdoors or whether it's work related or anything. I just don't prefer sitting at home and doing nothing. I was always encouraged to push myself to do something different from other people, and I never wanted to follow the basic path of doing 9-to-5 job and then just doing that. I wanted to create my own path. And from there, basically everything changed. And for university, I went to Canada. I got a degree in hospitality and tourism, which is completely different from my field right now.
And what about your career journey, the significant milestones you have achieved, your professional experiences, and your educational background as well?
So my career was very diverse. After graduating from university, I got a degree in hospitality and tourism, and I started working in the hospitality industry, which gave me good, valuable experience in communication as well as management and customer service. And then I moved to the manufacturing sector. I worked there for a few years, and then I transitioned into an electronics trading company. During that journey, I actually kept art as my hobby, which transitioned into jewelry designing also over the years, and which led me to attend courses such as jewelry designing and jewelry making also. And then that's when it's all clicked basically. So I was like, okay, maybe I can put my passion and everything into something which is more expressive. And that's when Zamara Jewels came to mind, and that's the path where I wanted to start. Yeah. Beginning of Zamara Jewels was a little difficult, I would say, but I initially started by selling online, only on Instagram. And then that's when I got to know my audience. I got to know what people liked, what people don't like. And that basically built this small foundation of Zamara Jewels. And slowly we moved and I launched a website. And that's when it all came together slowly, and it basically was the start of Zamara Jewels. As the years, like the months went by and Zamara Jewels grew, I redefined all the minor details such as rebranding and like the production and everything. I changed packaging and everything out like that and made it more perfect to my standards, like how I want it to be. And that's the initial career journey, I would say, that went through.
You know, Miss, that every entrepreneur, as you have mentioned before, faces many challenges, especially at the beginning of his business. So what were some of the biggest challenges you have faced while building and growing your brand, and also how did you overcome them?
Obviously, during the journey of launching Zamara Jewels, I faced a lot of difficulties and challenges. The main challenge and difficulty would be that I got a lot of comments from people saying that, oh, we're never going to buy jewelry online. That can never happen. Like, who would buy gold and diamond online? And that obviously discouraged me a lot. And it made me like, okay, should I do this? Should I continue? Should I take the risk? Or should I just go with my 9-to-5 job and then just sit there, do nothing? But I would say I kept myself like, no, I want to do this because it's my passion. And jewelry designing is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and art was something I loved doing also. So I did not listen to them and I wanted to prove them wrong, which is why I launched Zamara Jewels.
Great. And who have supported you and encouraged you along the way?
My biggest support would be my parents, for sure, especially my father. He has been through every single thing with me throughout this journey. He has encouraged me so much. Even when I got these negative comments, he was the one telling me like, no, these are the negative comments that are going to encourage you to do more. And I would say he's been with me through every single thing. Even today, he's here with me. Yeah. And another person would be my best friend. She is not in the UAE, but she always supported and encouraged me with Zamara Jewels, despite the distance we are in. She's always available whenever I need her.
So now let's focus on your brand. What inspired you to start Zamara Jewels?
So like I mentioned, art has been very close to my heart ever since I was a young kid, especially nature also. During the pandemic is when everything changed basically, and during the lockdown it was the most difficult time, and during that challenges the escape for me was art. And art is a way that I express myself. Obviously I'm a very inexpressive person. I do not talk to people. I don't tell them anything. So art was the one way I would express myself. Like I mentioned, then through art, that's how I changed into jewelry designing. And then jewelry designing became my new canvas, you could say. So jewelry was my new canvas. And then every single piece in my collection has a story behind it, whether it's connecting to family, nature, or the surrounding around me. And it's a way of me expressing my emotions. And with Zamara Jewels, I aim to show people that also they can express their emotions and happiness or sadness, whatever is it, through jewelry, and which is why I also have a customization option in Zamara Jewels for that one reason. But overall, nature and emotions and family was the one thing that inspired me to launch Zamara Jewels. I do my own designs.
And what sets your brand apart from other jewelry brands in the market?
Zamara Jewels stands apart from other jewelry brands because it's not just about creating beautiful pieces, it's about telling a story. Each collection is deeply personal, inspired by emotions, family, meaningful experiences, and nature. My passion for art and nature is reflected in every design, and is not only a visual, stunning piece, but it also carries a significant emotional value. With Zamara Jewels, I want people to transform their stories, emotions, and cherished memories into a jewelry piece that lasts forever. I believe that in many ways our journeys are interconnected. We all experience love, challenges, and milestones. Zamara Jewels brings these shared experiences to life through meaningful wearable art. My goal is to create jewelry that is not only reflects individuality, but also resonates with people on a deeper level, making them feel seen and understood.
Could you now please describe the core values and philosophy behind your designs?
Sure. So with Zamara Jewels, like I mentioned, it's all about stories and my experiences throughout my journey in life. One of the rings that I want to talk about is the Ira ring, which I'm actually wearing right now. So the gold strands in the ring represent the difficulties people go through, the ups and downs, the messiness of life, while the diamonds represent the people who are together with you, such as the love and support that they give you on these difficult times and challenging times. And then the rubies represent the togetherness, which brings everything together and makes everything perfectly fine, and it's just like joyous event in the end. This jewelry was actually designed when my sister was pregnant with my niece, and it was basically her journey through the 9 months. So the gold strands represent the difficulty she went through, and then the diamonds represent my family and her husband and everyone supporting her through this time, and then the rubies represent the beautiful outcome, which was my niece, and her name is Ira also.
So, Miss Now, what are your future plans for your brand? Are there any upcoming collections?
So, of course, with Zamara Jewels, I want to grow and expand more. Being an online-based business is where I want to be expanding more, basically, of course, because as a online-based business model, it's just easier to get to the people and be more like globally seen. I do usually have events and pop-ups also, which I hope to continue soon. And obviously, in the long run, I want Zamara Jewels to have a physical store also where people can come in and experience the jewelry in the first hand. And moving forward, I am having a new collection launching this Ramadan, inshallah, if everything goes well, and it should be a good start. We are also relaunching a website, basically retouching it and changing it a little bit so people can have a better shopping experience online also.
So how has the UAE supported your journey as an entrepreneur?
It was not easy. I thought it's going to be a lot of paperwork and it's going to be very difficult to open an online business especially. But the UAE government had made it so easy for me. When I wanted to open the business license and everything, it was a very simple process. And overall, the people in the UAE are very friendly. Through the journey, I've learned so much. I've met so many people in the jewelry industry that made it so easy for me. And especially like finding the right people, like the right artisans to get the perfect precision of the jewelry and everything. It was difficult. But the jewelry industry in the UAE is very diverse, and despite the competition and everything, everyone is willing to help. And in overall, I would say the process was very, very easy and less paperwork, which was good for me because I did not try doing a lot of paperwork. And it made it very simple and easy to launch a business in the UAE.
So, Miss, as a successful entrepreneur, how can you define success?
I would define success as it comes with a lot of challenges. I wouldn't say I'm very, very successful as I want to be. Obviously, I want to grow more and more. It's very difficult, but if you have your passion and if you want to do something and you're motivated to do it with the right support, you are ready to do anything, in my opinion. It gives you a satisfaction when you're seeing your jewelry and on someone, for me personally, and it just makes me happy. So success is very slow, but you need to enjoy the challenges, the negativity. You need to enjoy that in order to be happy in the end. And that's when you know you've been successful. Like, okay, even through the difficult times, you were strong enough and happy, responding to people in a happy way, and then you got to the journey.
So as a successful female entrepreneur, what message would you like to share with young people, especially girls who dream of pursuing a career in the jewelry industry?
My message to the young people, and especially girls who want to start their business in jewelry, would be that you're going to face a lot of challenges. No matter who you are or what you do, you're always going to face negativity, comments, or you're also going to get very good advice from other people. But in this journey, the one thing you can do is stay motivated and be true to your passion. My father always gave me the advice throughout my journey. With a lot of breakdowns that I've been through, I got so many negative comments. I got also advice, but he told me to always take these negative comments and advice in a good way. Always keep them, and then it will motivate you basically. And with the advice, they can always help you. So it's better to always listen to what people are saying, no matter how bad you feel when they talk to you about your business. It can be a very sensitive topic, but that's what's going to motivate you and keep you strong. To be honest, the negative comments are what made me more motivated and pushed me forward to bring Zamara Jewels more and more successful. And I feel everyone will be motivated with negative comments, whether it's advice or whatever.
The UAE has for sure contributed to your success story. So what is your appreciation message you would like to convey through our episode to the UAE and its rulers?
I would like to thank the UAE government and the leaders for making UAE such a safe place, especially as a woman entrepreneur, making it so easy and safe for me to launch a business which I'm very passionate about. My dreams have come true in the UAE. I've lived here my whole life, and I cannot imagine living anywhere else other than the UAE. So thank you so much, and I appreciate all the UAE leaders.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure talking with you today. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Dear audience, this is the end of our episode. Watch us next week. Goodbye.